Hey guys, it's Karin. Welcome back to Little Art Talks. Now you probably already knew there's an astrological zodiac, as in, hey, what's your star sign? But did you know there's a Chinese zodiac as well? Similarly, there's a circle of 12 animals, but instead of each corresponding to a particular month, each animal relates to a year. Thus, it is a 12-year cycle. So depending on the year you are born, you have a corresponding animal. This new year is the year of the monkey. Personally, I was born in 1991, so I'm the year of the goat. Remember that this is according to the Chinese calendar, so if you're born late January, early February, you might be on the cusp between two animals because the calendars aren't the same. So a quick Google search will help you figure that out. Similar to the astrological zodiac, these animals can be used to ascribe someone's personality, do some fortune telling, or even telling the compatibility between people. So what exactly are the 12 animals and why are there 12? I want to tell you a little story to explain. Ancient folklore tells of a great race in the animal kingdom. The Jade Emperor, a traditional god, called for a meeting. He decided that the years on the calendar would be named for each animal in the order that they arrived to the meeting. There was a little problem though. To reach the meeting place, one had to cross this large river. Everyone knew that the rat and the cat were the worst swimmers in the animal kingdom, especially themselves, but they were quite intelligent and they came up with a plan. They decided to convince the ox to let them ride on his back. They told him, your eyesight isn't very good. If you let us on your back, we'll all make it over and we'll help you steer the way. The ox, being naive and good-natured, agreed to carry them both across. Halfway across the river, Rat, knowing that Cat hated water, pushes Cat into the river. As Ox neared the other side, Rat leaped off of him to the shore and sprinted ahead. He claimed the first place and was named the first animal of the zodiac. The strong ox was named second, followed by Tiger, who was able to overcome the heavy currents with his powerful strength. Rabbit came thumping into fourth place. He had crossed the river by nimbly jumping from stone to stone. Halfway through, the situation seemed grim, but he was lucky enough to grab hold of a floating log that washed him to shore. The mighty dragon arrived next into fifth place. The emperor, curious as to why the dragon took so long, asked why he didn't fly in sooner to claim the first place. The mighty dragon explained that he was delayed because he had to stop to make it rain to help all the people and the creatures of Earth. Then, on the way to the finish line, he saw the helpless rabbit and blew a little puff of breath to help Rabbit along his way. Dragon's so nice. Horse galloped from the distance towards the palace, and hidden on his hoof was the snake. Unaware of Snake's presence, Horse was frightened by the snake, making him fall back. Snake claimed the sixth spot, while Horse was placed seventh. The next three were Goat, Monkey, and Rooster. The three had helped each other along the way. Rooster spotted a raft and took the other two animals onto the raft with him. Together, the goat and monkey cleared the weeds, tugged and pulled until they got the raft to shore. Pleased with the combined efforts, the emperor named the goat as the 8th creature, the monkey as the 9th, and the rooster as the 10th. The 11th animal was Dog. Although he is supposed to be the best swimmer of all the animal kingdom, he couldn't resist taking a little bit more time to play in the water. Just as the Jade Emperor was about to call it a day, a little squeal came from the pig. Pig had gotten hungry during the race and promptly stopped for a feast. Then he got a little sleepy from all the food and took a nap. It wasn't until he woke up from the nap that he got back up to finish the race. That is why the pig is the 12th and final animal of the zodiac. And Cat? Well, poor little Cat was swept away by the river and never made it to the palace. That is why to this day we see cats chasing rats to get back at them for what he's done. I remember as a little girl I was so obsessed with myths and folklores and legends, and this was one of my favorites, so I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps this channel out. If you haven't watched it already, I do have a video up about the story of Chinese New Year's, which goes hand in hand with this video right here, so I hope you guys will check it out. Thanks so much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps this channel out. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.